Well, here it is Christmas. My, how the time flies. Why, it was just a few short months ago when we decided to say our goodbyes. So, here it is Christmas. And I hope things are well with you. I've been to a few parties and a couple of school plays. Well, you know, it sort of gave me something to do. Thinking about our 27 happy Christmases together. And our love just somehow fell apart. Oh, we'll make it all right. I'm sure this way. But, you know, tonight it just sort of tugs at the heart. And I sure hope the kids come over. Or at least I hope they'll phone. I hate to think on Christmas Eve that you're having to spend it all alone. And I'd feel a whole lot better about it if you had someone there who cared. 'Cause it's tough. Just you and the memories of all the Christmases that we shared. But I got things to occupy my mind. Like trying to wrap this stupid gift and wrestling with this flat martini. Hoping it'll somehow give me a lift. But here it is Christmas. And I'm not going to shed a single tear. So, Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Hey freaks, it's Monday, December 10th, 2018. Coming up on the program today, have a suicidal Christmas with Red Sovine. Plus, a Dragonkin drops into Hot Topic, Australian domestic violence goes viral, and taking your sex doll to school with you. All this was your voicemails today on DV.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
Oh, it's shit all over your face, baby. That's the best way to do it.
Yes, hey freaks, Tim Henson with you. This right here is Distorted View Daily. Thank you so much for joining me as we start a new week of programs. At the very beginning of the show, you heard Red Sovine, a holiday favorite here on the podcast. That song is titled Here It Is, Christmas. It's a very cheery name. Although if Red would have recorded this song today, it probably would have been named It Is What It Is, Christmas. That's kind of the gist, the message of the song. Life shits on you and then it snows. I don't know a lot about Red Sovine or Sovine. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. That's how little I know about him. I do know he's not a very good businessman. He had the right idea, recording a Christmas song. You come up with something great, every single year radio stations will play it. The problem is catering to the depressed and suicidal. No one wants to hear that on the radio. No one's playing Red Sovine at family get-togethers and office parties. The only place you'll hear him every single year is right here on Distorted View Daily. I did the research. A large percentage of my listeners are already suicidal. And the thing that is crazy about Red is he kind of doubled down on recording this sad, miserable spoken word bullshit. I don't know what record label this guy was on, but his producers did not do him any favors. If I was his producer, I'd be like, all right, you can record your sad, depressing little holiday spiel, but you also got to do a cover of Run, Rudolph, Run or something. Something we can sell to the kids. No, instead, we get Billy's Christmas Wish. I don't know if we've ever played this on the show. I think maybe a couple years ago we did. I was searching through my YouTube favorites history to find like some Christmas stuff that I haven't played for you. And here's Red Sovine again. This is even more depressing than the first song. This is called Billy's Christmas Wish. Well,
the fat man sat on the busy street corner, his white beard and red suit in rhyme. His ho-ho brought joy to the children.
Oh yeah, it starts off all sweet. Gonna end up with Santa dying in a bar fight. All right, so a little boy named Billy wants to meet Santa Claus.
The boy looked up into Santa's eyes with worship for the bearded man. And he said, "My name's Billy, and I love you, sir. Why, you're the grandest in all the land." And I didn't mean to be no trouble, Santa. He went on, trying hard to smile. But I heard you laughing, and I saw the kids, and I thought I'd just watch for a while. But I won't bother you with wanting nothing, sir, 'cause I already know I've been bad. Santa looked down at the poor little ragged boy, and he said, "Son, where's your mother and dad?" "Well, my daddy lives in prison, Santa."
All right, things are going well.
That's what Mama says, anyhow. They say he shot Mama's boyfriend. He's been there a long time now.
And from there, it just gets worse.
And me and Mama, we live with Mr. Brown now.
Mr. Brown touches me in bad places. We play a secret game. It's called Stuff the Fucking Shitbox. And I'm the shitbox. Santa, do you want to go up my chimney? Mr. Brown has stretched it open so wide, I'm sure you could fit. Bring the reindeers, too, for Christ's sakes. All right, let's continue on here.
Mom works at the bar every day. Mr. Brown just drinks beer and cusses a lot whenever I get in his way.
Well, your mom really knows how to pick 'em. Your dad's in prison due to, the homicide he committed. And Mr. Brown is an angry alcoholic.
So I've been gone about 4 days now, Santa. I've been sleeping in cars that I find. And I know that makes me a bad boy. But you sure have been treating me kind. I've been praying for you since I've been big enough, Santa.
Like, Santa doesn't need your prayers. He's immortal, and he has fucking flying reindeer, elves to do his bidding. He's beloved by children worldwide. Why not pray for Mr. Brown to dry up and your mom to acquire a shred of dignity and self-worth? Those are people who need prayer.
Every Christmas Eve night. And then the next day, the kids have all the toys, and I know that you made it all right. And I'm so glad to see them so happy as I go walking along. But my stocking is always empty, and that's how I know I done wrong. Mr. Brown told me all about it. He says I just ain't no good. And I know he's right, 'cause you never came, sir. And I know if I wasn't bad...
Is this some sort of like passive-aggressive guilt trip he's laying on Santa? I know I must be bad, 'cause every fucking Christmas I look in my stocking and there's nothing. All the other kids in the neighborhood, their stockings are full of toys and candy. My sock, nothing. I must be a real son of a bitch, huh, Santa?
Then you would. It's okay, son, Santa muttered. Such faith he had not seen in a while. Though a tear was straining to fill his eyes.
All right, long story short, Santa's like, what do you want, kid?
Well, sir, I might just have one request. Have you ever been to heaven, Santa? Why, I bet you know God as good as you are.
His Christmas wish is to go to heaven. If I was Santa Claus, I'd backhand this little son of a bitch. Do you know what the last 5 kids asked me for? Paw Patrol toys. You want me to pull some strings so you can go visit Jesus in heaven. And I'm guessing you don't have a way there, right? I'm going to have to provide transportation. This is going to be an all-inclusive trip for you. The nerve of this little boy. If I was Santa, I'd be like, all right, I'll help you get to heaven. You know that mean, drunk stepfather of yours? Hide all of his liquor. And when he comes home looking for it, look at him straight in the face and call him an old cock-smoking queer. He's going to come charging at you, and your instinct is going to be to run. But don't. Oh, you'll meet Jesus right quick. All right, let's finish this up here. I mean, he really lays it on thick here. He's like, I'll help Jesus do chores.
Do his chores.
Yeah.
And he might even let me see Daddy. And I wouldn't be hungry no more. I'm so tired and sleepy now, Santa, said the child as he looked toward the skies. With a sigh, he relaxed against Santa's chest and peacefully closed his eyes. Santa quickly felt for the little boy's pulse. Someone please get a doctor, he said.
Oh, yeah.
But when the ambulance took little Billy away, everyone knew he was dead.
This Christmas song features the death of a little child. Why isn't this considered a classic? Always played right after Santa Baby or something. Santa Baby! followed by a boy who died in Santa's lap. I couldn't feel a pulse. Oh, God.
The children,
You know, Santa never said he was going to grant this kid his wish.
grown more silent.
Wouldn't it just be Billy's luck if he wound up in hell? One final fuck you from the universe. All right, so that's kind of a pretty shitty Christmas for that particular mall Santa and, of course, Billy, who died. But then, there's one final twist here.
The children had grown more silent
There were a bunch of kids just watching this all go down.
as they listened to the little boy. They were no longer happy and laughing. His story had stolen their joy.
Yeah, no one gets a Merry Christmas this year. At the end, Santa's like, look, this is what Billy wanted. So don't be too sad, kids.
Let thoughts of Billy make your hearts be kind. And I'll see you all Christmas Eve night. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Really? Kids are traumatized for the holidays. I actually did find this isn't a Christmas theme song. I know for a fact we've never played this Red Sovine song before. I'm using that term loosely. It's a death poem, are what these things are. Every song, full of misery. This song is called... he kind of gives it away. This song is called Last Goodbye. It's about a husband and wife. What do you think is going to happen? Divorce?
I'd gone in the den and turned on the TV when she walked in and kissed me on the cheek like a million times before.
Yeah.
And she said, honey, I know it's late, but if you don't mind, my shopping's gotten a little behind. So I think I'll drive downtown to the grocery store.
Right?
Well, I didn't look up, just nodded okay and asked her to hand me an ashtray.
Honey, I gotta pick up a few things. Eggs, bread. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the car. Yeah, hand me the ashtray. Hand me that ashtray before you leave. Okay, love you. I'm not even gonna play... I'm just gonna fast forward to the end of the song.
And then I thought I heard 1,000 voices singing. But I realized it was the telephone ringing.
Huh. I wonder who that could be.
And that's when I saw the halo surround her pretty golden hair. I turned trembling to the receiver and heard a cold voice say that there'd been a wreck out on the highway.
Sure.
And I knew that when I looked back, she wouldn't be there because it was an angel's way of saying our last goodbye.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Now I'm gonna have to fetch my own ashtray. She was a good broad, and she will be missed. All right, there you go. A little bit of Red Sovine for your Monday. What a way to kick off the week. Two more just awful pieces of audio, as if Red Sovine wasn't enough. This is a clip from a Hot Topic store. The person filming is the cashier. No, this is not a customer freakout situation. As a matter of fact, the customer is pretty calm, considering he's the undead.
They were able to resurrect my flesh. It's healed. And it's time for me to go home.
Oh my god.
And they even told me my scales are turning gold as my father's were. My father was a piece of creation itself. He was the protector of God.
Your father was a piece of something, all right. So this guy has been resurrected. I thought he was like a zombie, but no, it appears, from what he's saying, he's like a dragon.
God himself.
Well, that's good then.
That's the thing, people's damn power. It's not evil, it is how you choose to use it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's pretty much like how everything is.
But the dictation of true power is lost to this world. I'm returning home, but I'm going to come back. But I'm going to make it that no human is permitted to use power without sanction.
Good.
You must give your soul to me.
Oh my god.
I am the sovereign of power, and I'm going to become what my father was before my birth.
Yeah, well, enjoy those rainbow leggings. Come back to Hot Topic real soon. This is pretty much how I think all Hot Topic customers sound.
Eternal dragon guardian of time.
Oh wow.
My father gave up much of his power when I was born because she His mate was Hecate, mother of angels. I was the only true born. My brethren.
Like there's no one else in line that needs to be helped, or is he holding everyone up here?
Lucifer down in the pit for his fucking retardation. He is my brother.
Wait, hold on. Retardation, that is not acceptable language.
His mate was Hecate, mother of angels. I was the only true born. My brethren. Even Lucifer down in the pit for his fucking retardation. He is my brother.
Oh my goodness.
I am not a fallen. I am a lost. I fell to earth for my own folly, not following that bastard.
Wow.
Honestly, look into my eyes. Do I seem mad to you?
Not really.
Most humans denounce anything that is outside their realm of
understanding.
Again, you're at Hot Topic. This is the norm.
But that is my dictation. I do not demand your soul as payment. It is more so protection, that if you abuse your power, then your soul is going to be bound. You keep your soul within your flesh, but your soul will be bound never to touch power again. That is the dictation of the blood contract. I give you my blood, you give me a piece of your soul.
Oh my
dictation,
goodness.
you do not lose your soul. I am not the father.
The cashier is being very non-committal. This guy really wants his soul, I think, right? He's like, oh my god.
Oh my
dictation,
oh.
you do not lose your soul. I am not the father. I have no rights to your soul. But I do have rights to claim how you use my power. And that is the only reason I bind your soul like that.
Oh yeah, for real. Like that makes sense.
Are you going to need a gift receipt for those kitty cat ear headbands you purchased? No, they're for me. I will say this, at least this guy was at the right store to be spouting all this eternal undead dragon blood lineage bullshit. I'm guessing the clerk at Joanne Fabrics wouldn't be as receptive. They wouldn't play along. They'd just start screaming and reciting prayer. Oh, divine eternal Father, in union with the divine soul and Holy Spirit, and through the immaculate heart of Mary, I beg you to destroy the power of your greatest enemy, the evil spirits, cast them into the deepest recesses of hell and chain them there forever, take possession of your kingdom. I'm sorry, did you want that glitter yarn in a bag, or are you just going to carry that out? The demon spawn requires a bag, for he has not done shopping in this mall. Good God. All right, the final clip I want to share with you. Oh, this is bad, freaks. If there's one thing I don't miss about working in a corporate environment, it has to be the team building exercises and the meetings and the get to know you activities and shit. Here we've got a sing-along going on at Hertz Rent-A-Car, corporate getaway. Oh, even worse, it's not just a song. It's a rap.
Yeah, I was calling us for your business plans. Gold plus 5-star road trip with friends. Press Circle Platinum business plans when your car's in the shop. Or
it's horrible enough to listen to this guy rap about rental cars. Could you imagine having to participate in this tomfuckery? Because that's what you would have to do if you're at one of these corporate things. Ronald here is going to rap the first verse, and then we're going to all sing the chorus, okay?
Hurts and it feels so good. 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 To serve you, we are so proud. Now let me show you how. Pre-assigned before you touch down. Clean and safe with low miles. 10-foot rule, we show smile. In the upgrade.
Yes, we all have Hertz pride here.
Just ask how much and we'll hook you up. Hurts and it feels so good.
Hurts and it feels so good. Hurts and it feels so good.
Hurts and it feels so good. Hurts and it feels so good. Hurts and it feels so good. And if you want to switch for free,
they even have it up on the PowerPoint presentation exactly how you're supposed to sing it. Like, the first part is hurts and it feels so good, emphasis on the good. But the next time you do it, it's hurts and it feels so good, emphasis on the so. And you know people were having trouble with that, so they threw it up on the screen. This is neither here nor there, but I think the beat of this song matches up with Missy Elliott's Work It. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. Whatever she says there. If you got a big dick, let me search ya and find out how I gotta work ya. Yeah, not bad, right? All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted, and fucked up news right now. Couple things to let you guys know about. If you happen to like this podcast, I urge you all to sign up for the Sideshow, DV's member site, where you get full access to the entire archive of shows, well over 3,000 at this point. Plus, every week we do exclusive programs just for paying members. Tomorrow we will be doing a Sideshow exclusive podcast, and Thursday another one. Again, it's a great time to sign up. It's the holidays. We've got some specials for you. This is the number one way you can help ensure that the show continues on for a long, long time. Sign up, superfreaksideshow.com. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Two other ways to support the show. We've got a store full of merchandise, new t-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies, stuff like that. Check out store.distortedview.com. Make sure you order by tomorrow if you want to get your items before Christmas. That's for U.S. customers. I don't know how long it takes for, shit to be shipped overseas. But the company that's fulfilling these orders, I have a fulfillment company this year. They say make sure the orders are in by the 11th, I guess. So do that. Order lots of stuff. Treat yourself for Christmas. Or if not you, a freak in your life. Finally, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little or as much as you'd like every month. Thank you so much to all of my patrons. I will be doing a new video, hopefully this week, for you guys. I've got some new stuff to show off. Of course, patrons also get access to a special voicemail line where I will play their calls first. All right, 3 very quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. This one is disturbing in a way that is usually not featured here on Distorted View Daily. So if you're a woman who has been beaten up by a man and that triggers you, you might want to fast forward, I guess. I'm telling this mainly to my new listeners. If you're a longtime freak, you're probably immune to emotion. I can throw anything your way and you'll be okay with it. The story comes from Australia. A Sydney video gamer arrested by police on Sunday was allegedly assaulting his pregnant partner while their 2 young children screamed and cried, all on cam. We play a lot of live stream video game fails, and I was going to play this audio at the top of the show, but, it's horrifying, and it's not funny in the traditional sense. It's funny in a different, way more uncomfortable way. This guy was also lauded for his technical skills that landed him a top job at Telstra. What exactly happened here? Well, Luke Monday, 26, was arrested just before midnight on Sunday, around 3 hours after he could be heard on his live stream, allegedly getting into a violent fight with his 21-year-old pregnant partner. He has since been charged with common assault and will face court on Thursday. Good grief, there are so many day names in this story, right? He was arrested on Sunday. His name ends with Monday. He's going to face court on Thursday. In the video stream, Mr. Monday, also known by his Twitch streaming name Mr. Deadmoth, can be heard screaming at his partner to fuck off. That's nothing new. And telling her he will be out soon after playing the popular game Fortnite for hours. As she approaches him at his computer, the 26-year-old streamer can be heard telling her to go away. Rather than me describe what was said, I have the audio here. It's bad. It's not Bunny Crush level bad, but it's going to make you wince a few times. And this really does illustrate what fucking babies these live streamers are. This guy is an asshole, all right? He should not he should not have laid a hand on this woman. Especially because she's pregnant, Having said that, this woman is not a shy flower. Why she continually screams at him after he hit her once I can't figure it out. She's like, first of all, she's like, get off the computer! It's time to go. And he's like, no, honey, no. And she keeps, saying, get off the computer, you need to take care of your kid or whatever. And then, he slaps the shit out of her, and she, cries. But then she goes right back to the, get your fucking ass off the computer! And, it repeats. He keeps playing until, he gets fed up and then he hits her again. After the first time, I don't know how much this guy is making on Twitch, but after he laid his hand on me the first time, I'd be like, oh, that's going to cost you, motherfucker. You might as well just deposit all that Twitch money right into my personal account. And we're getting a divorce, and you're going to have to pay child support. Go ahead and keep playing your game now, because all that money's coming to me, dickwad. All right, let's take a listen here. See how bad this really is. It's 4 minutes long. And I'm guessing it just gets worse and worse and worse. It's like a Red Sovine song.
Okay, come in, hit it. Yes, I'll be. Yes. Okay, I'll be out soon. Just wait. Jesus Christ, I'll be out. Yes, I'll be out soon. Stop.
I think she's throwing something at him. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for ways that this is not his fault. So just go with it.
I'll be out soon. Stop. Stop!
And she says, bitch, get off the computer, right? So, again, she's the victim here. Don't get me wrong. He should not have hit her. But, that being said, I know, there are some couples where this is how they function, right? They're constantly yelling at each other. They're slapping the shit out of each other. And this is what they're the happiest this way. My grandmother and grandfather were like this, where they would just fight nonstop. But if you'd ask them, they're like, yeah, we're madly in love.
Yes, I'll be out soon. Stop.
I mean, I don't know if my grandfather ever hit my grandmother, but they apparently were always at each other's throats.
Jesus Christ, I'll be out. Yes, I'll be out soon. Stop. Stop. I'll be out soon. Grace, stop. I'm serious.
Okay, so this is really a hard thing to not respond to in a violent way, where she treats me like a child, and she's doing that thing where I'm giving you until 3 to get out of that room.
Stop.
Ready?
Stop. I'm serious. Bonnie just fell over. Can you stop, please? I'll be out soon.
1, 2.
Just stop. Okay, please. I'll be out soon. I'm gonna start typing. I'll be out soon.
Yeah, she's constantly, I don't know what she's throwing something at him or slapping him. I don't know what she's doing. I can't see her.
I'll be out soon. Grace, I'll be out soon. Fuck off. Honestly, I'll be out soon. Stop. I'll start throwing.
Yeah, I think she's throwing something because you can hear something hit the wall.
Get back at you. See how you like it. I'll be out soon.
What did he say there? I'm going to throw something at you.
Stop. I'll start throwing shit back at you. See?
Yeah. See, all right. So she's throwing stuff at him. So really, she's the person who gets physical first.
Do you like it?
I mean, she's using a projectile. He's using his fist.
I'll be out soon.
Fist on skin.
I will.
Oh, and...
Can you not?
She threw a box at him.
I'll be out soon. Stop.
And...
Stop, please. I'll be out soon. Just stop.
So he slapped her, it sounds like on the face. And
I said I'll be out.
Her demeanor instantly changes from screaming to crying.
Stop.
No computer. I'm sick of this shit.
Stop, please. I'll be out soon. Just stop.
Yeah.
All I ask is for some time.
Dude, you fucked up here.
Fucking woman's
Just go away. No one just.
This happens repeatedly. Like I said, it's a cycle here. But she does a thing where she'll cry for 3 seconds and then boom, right back into the fight.
No, not until I make my point.
Fuck off.
I don't
You make
care
your
if you're
point.
lying.
I don't
I'll
care.
make my point.
I don't
I'm
care.
sick of it.
I'll be out
She
soon.
wants to make her point.
Sick of it.
Go away. I'll be out soon. Seriously, it's not necessary.
He's trying to swat away her hits, I think.
I'm sorry for hitting me in the
I will
face.
say sorry.
Boy, I really it sounds like I'm taking his side, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of what's going on here. I mean, you can hear when he hits her.
But I'll come out and
you
say
say sorry
I will
now.
say sorry.
You
Go.
say sorry now.
Oh, well.
Go away! Fuck!
It's awful because you can I think there's another kid there. So she's pregnant with a kid, but he already has one, and he's hitting her right in front of the child.
Fucking hell, Grace!
Yeah. Look what you made me do.
Like, don't fuck off. Just leave
Like, this is right out of, like, domestic abuse 101,
me
right?
alone for 10 fucking minutes of your life, please.
Blame her.
That's all I ask from you. Go away, Grace. I will be out soon. Why don't you take that as an answer? Why don't you listen?
Because you've been on it for hours.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
I will be out soon.
It's funny how quickly the crying stops and the fighting resumes, you know what I mean?
I'll be out soon.
Get off.
I will be out soon.
Get off it.
Let me finish what I'm doing and I'll be out.
Get off it.
No, I will be out soon.
Here's the thing, he's playing Fortnite, right? And those things are timed. It's not like you can just pause the game and, you know, come back to it. Like, the game is timed out. Like, the round is over with.
Get off it.
I'll be out soon.
Do they know you touched me and
Listen,
I'm pregnant?
listen, I will be
I
out
hope
soon.
all of you people know that I'm pregnant and he just bashed me.
Right, Grace. I'll be out soon.
I mean, we all heard. You can't deny that.
I will be out soon. Fuck off.
No gaming anymore.
Go away.
I'm turning electricity off.
Yep, go away.
No gaming
I will
anymore.
be out soon.
No gaming
I will be
anymore.
out soon.
No gaming anymore.
You don't want to listen.
Again, she's treating him like a child here. Like, no gaming. No more gaming tonight. It goes on, and it gets worse, and there's more crying and stuff. Again, this is just to give you a nice overview of what type of shitbags are playing Fortnite. In 2016, Northern Sydney TAFE, whatever that is, released an article about Mr. Monday and his participation in the Cisco Networking Academy Net Riders competition as Australia's top-ranking IT networking expert. He was even profiled by Cisco. You know, Cisco makes routers and, you know, networking equipment and stuff. He was profiled by Cisco in November last year, telling the tech company he was raised by a single mom and that family security is vital to me. Family security. When my partner fell pregnant with our first child, a lot changes and your responsibilities go through the roof. I kind of had the philosophy I wouldn't let that happen to my own kids. The mother of Mr. Monday's partner said he spends up to 8 hours a day on Twitch, a video streaming platform where gamers can make money. So apparently he's making a living off of Twitch, but he also has a job at Telstra as a network well, I'm sorry. He had a job at Telstra as a networking engineer, a job he was offered after placing 6th at the 2016 Cisco competition. Telstra General Manager of Media Steve Carey confirmed Mr. Monday had been suspended by the company immediately after his arrest. We have suspended Luke's employment pending a full investigation and will cooperate with any police investigation, they said. Domestic violence has no place in our community. It's totally unacceptable and needs to be eradicated. Thankfully, he's got that sweet Twitch gig to fall back on. And I don't think domestic violence is a violation of the TOS. Twitch is totally cool with it. Quote, while the woman in this incident was not seriously injured, she was distressed and shaken by the incident. An apprehended violence order has been served. Snippets from Mr. Monday's live stream went viral on social media after viewers witnessed the altercation. Apparently, the woman was also arrested because I guess she was, you know, kind of violent towards this guy first, throwing stuff at him. But I think there's no charges against her. She was totally the victim here. Police confirmed 2 girls aged 3 and 20 months were home, and the woman's pregnant with another one. How many kids does this guy need? None is the correct answer. All right, there you go. Second story we have for you today. This is a short one from Texas. We're going to Texas. Here we go. 3 Sonic employees, you know, the fast food restaurant Sonic. 3 Sonic employees were arrested after a family discovered an ecstasy pill wrapped in their kid's meal. It's a really happy meal. So happy you just have to reach out and touch someone. Rub their soft skin up and down. Manager Tanisha Dancer, 30, Jose Molina, 22, and Jonathan Robertson, 35, were arrested Thursday after an 11-year-old unwrapped a kid's meal from the Taylor, Texas location and found a little blue pill. Viagra? After the insane 48-hour masturbation session, the child finally went back to his meal. He worked up an appetite. There, he found an ecstasy pill. Started the whole thing over again. No. All right, the 11-year-old daughter, it was a girl. She was opening the hamburger for her 4-year-old brother. It was a kid's meal, Police Chief Henry Fluck of the Taylor Police Department said. When she opened the wrapping, she noticed a blue pill. Being an 11-year-old, she asked her parents if this was candy. The family, for some people it is. The family, isn't that what they call ecstasy candy? In like rave situations or something? The family brought the meal to the police department, which identified the pill as the drug ecstasy, or MDMA. The drug causes brain chemicals dopamine and serotonin to rise, making people feel giddy, emotional, and energized. Fluck said that Dancer had an outstanding warrant for violating parole and was carrying 3 pills of ecstasy, the same type, the same size, and the same markings that were found inside the hamburger wrapping. Sonic issued a statement saying, look, something happened on December 6th. A foreign substance was found. 3 employees were arrested, blah, 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 blah. All right, final story we have for you today. Last Thursday, a Scotland mom was embarrassed when she realized she had sent her 5-year-old son to a nativity scene with a sex doll. Whoops! Helen Cox, 46, says she purchased the blow-up sheep on Amazon back in November without realizing what it actually was until her son, Alfie, was sent home from school because of it. Didn't you notice the holes in the face on that blow-up sheep? It just screams, fuck me. I just can't believe it. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. How am I going to explain this to his teachers? The mom of 2 said. I mean, what other kind of blow-up sheep are there, aside from the kind you fuck? I'm guessing legit blow-up dolls are pretty hard to find. And they probably cost more as well. I mean, there's like 50 different varieties of blow-up sex sheep dolls. That gets the price down, you see. All right, Cox says she was confused when Alfie got in trouble for having it at school. When he got home, she realized the doll, which had been listed online as Labreeze Kids Boys Brown Shepherd Costume Inflatable Sheep Nativity Fancy Dress Outfit, had a large hole in its bottom, along with painted-on eyelashes and red lips. Looking all sexy. I told him, "You can't have this, Alfie." But he kept asking why. Why can't I have the sheep, Mommy? It feels so good. I had to make up a reason, Cox laughed, explaining that Alfie refuses to give up his new toy. Of course, he figured out what to do with it. I told him it didn't look like a proper sheep because it had a mustache, red lipstick. Wait, the sheep had, in addition to red lipstick, it has a mustache? I'm very confused. Is this for gay people or straight people? All right, it also had a bow on its head, but he still wanted to play with it. She said she plans to take the sex doll from him soon and claim it was the elf on the shelf. Good idea. Since learning of the incident, Amazon has removed the item from its website, saying the seller did not meet the retailer's guidelines. So there you go. That, my friends, is what's happening in your world today. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. There are many ways to contact the show. show@distortedview.com. That's our email address. For instance, message me, say hi, ask questions, send along links to audio or video. Stuff might be good for the show. We've got a Discord where you can converse with other freaks. 900 freaks in the Discord. I'm all over social media at Distorted View on Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook.com/Distorted View Show. Finally, of course, our voicemail line, 206-666-4463. We also have a special voicemail line just for patrons. Let's check in with some of them. Yes, caller.
Hey there, beautiful. Sideshow member Robo Christ here. The reason I'm calling in is to add my 2 cents as to why your dick comes out smooth and soft after anal.
Yeah.
Basically, my theory here is twofold. First off, human shit is ever so slightly acidic. Generally having a pH balance.
You think the shit is exfoliating my shaft?
6.6 or so. I'm thinking since you're going in dry, slightly acidic feces helps to slough off the dead skin, thirds, oils, and other buildup you naturally have on your delicious dick meat.
Thank you.
Secondly, the action of your thrusting combined with Lord Douche's tight boy pussy. I'm specifically thinking his sphincter here. Massaging your cock.
Okay.
Further helping to break off the dong detritus you have collected there. Basically,
you've given this a lot of thought.
Exfoliating your shaft, leaving you with soft, supple, nubile baby dick flesh.
Yeah. Well, look,
Basically, I'm thinking his asshole's like a baseball for your dick. Anyways, at least that's what sounds logical to me.
It works for me too. Let's go with that.
Hey Tim, it's Little Lady Cat Lady. Who is your favorite Golden Girl? Just curious. Bye.
My favorite Golden Girl, I guess, would have to be B. Arthur, who played Dorothy. Dorothy, right? I mean, she was married to Stanley Zbornak for all those years.
Timmy Boo, this is Cassie Hope, calling just with a bit of an update. I'm no longer seeing anyone. No one's been peeing in my butt.
Well, yeah, that was the last update. For you new listeners, Cassie Hope had a guy that wanted to pee in her butthole, and she accommodated because she's a good girl.
But I did just want to give a big thank you to some of the freaks in the Discord, specifically Sneezy Enos and Nogue Spawned, because I was looking for some advice. I had
like pee and butt related advice?
Job interview.
Oh, a job interview.
At a rub and tug.
Oh.
And they psyched me up for this job interview, where my hopes and dreams were immediately dashed because apparently I'm too poor to jerk people off for money. Here in Canada, if you want to be like a licensed jerk offer, you have to have like a $500 license.
Oh, really?
And,
first of all, I didn't even know that was legal in Canada.
my hopes and dreams are dashed. No one's peeing in my butt. I'm just going to kill myself this Christmas. Anyways, bye.
Well, it definitely sounds like a depressed caller.
It's another depressed caller. Oh, you are depressed. It's another depressed caller. Oh, gonna blow your brains out.
Guys, you don't understand. No one is peeing in her butt. You'd be depressed too. All right. Finally today.
Jago Superfly here.
Hello.
I was listening to your most recent episode with the guy telling the joke about the Giants. Thought maybe I could do you one better.
Oh, God.
So,
okay.
Two guys are out on a lake. The first guy's trying to light a cigarette with a match, but the wind keeps blowing it out. And he asks his buddy, hey, do you have a lighter? And the guy says, sure. And he pulls out a lighter. It's like a foot long. And the guy's like, holy shit, where did you get this? He goes, well, I got it from the genie. The what? The genie, I'll show you. And he opens up the tackle box. Out pops the genie. The first guy's like, holy shit, can I ask him for something? Yeah, go ahead. She's like, Genie, I'd really like $1 million. Genie says, no problem. And all of a sudden, the sky is just filled with birds and the thunderous sound of wah, wah, wah. And the first guy looks at his buddy like, what the fuck? And the guy responds, yeah, dumbass, the genie's hard of hearing. Did you really think I asked him for a 12-inch dick? Waka waka!
Yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah, I saw that coming. I figured she was deaf towards the end there. Very good. I like that joke. It's better than the last one, the giant joke. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. God is in. Oh, God.
Eternal dragon guardian of time.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. Remember, tomorrow's show is Sideshow exclusive. It's a great time to sign up, become a true and honorable freak today, so you can get tomorrow's program. Otherwise, I will see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody!
Hello, my treacherous friends. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I brought you all here to discuss, as I must, how pleasant it's been. Hello, my treacherous friends. Thank you for joining me here tonight. I brought you all here to discuss, as I must, how pleasant it's been this tonight.
It's Nanner
You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
Pussy.